Oh, we can change the title. I was sitting here waiting for the video to go live on my dashboard because I couldn't see how I could change the title. So we have Mount MOG farming in today's episode, and we have PvP. Hopefully, there we go. So I found this website. Well, I found wowhead.com, and on their website they have a guide for mounts you can farm daily or weekly. And my idea here is to use this guide and actually do some daily farming. Just gonna resize the window here so everything looks like it should. And then I'm just gonna take these one at a time. So, oh, there's also farmable. Oh, that's just trash mobs. Okay. So dailies. We have the Swift White Hawk Strider, which I have already. Reigns of the Raven Lord. I have that one already. Reigns of the Blue Proto Drake. That's the one from Utgard Pinnacle. I did that one today. Reigns of the Bronze Drake. I have that one too. Swift Sulian Panther. I did not go for that one. So we're gonna try this one first. We're just gonna go through this guide one by one because apparently it's too complicated for me to do the ones where you have to do a bunch of quest lines and all that. So we're gonna do the ones that we can just do daily without having to do anything weird to unlock them. So we need to go to this specific dungeon here, I'm guessing. What is it called? It is called Sulgurup, and I actually know where that is because I recognize it. It should be right down here. Is it in Duskwood? No, it's in Stranglethorn Vale. Yeah, it's right there. So we're headed for that specific dungeon, and then we'll try and see if we can get it. There should also be another mount that we should just be able to acquire like that, which is a bear mount. And it's one that you can just go and get. Like, it's a pretty sure thing as long as you don't screw things up. And it's on a timer. So you have to do a couple of different things, and then you have to do it on a timer, and then you actually get this mount. So it's the Amani Battle Bear, I think it's called. Yeah, it is. So we might do that one too. There's an armored raptor from the same dungeon as I'm going into right now. Who drops that one? Alright. 0.7% drop chance. Oh well. Yeah, so we're just gonna go and see. It's 0.8 and 0.7% drop chances. So roughly 0.7 for both. Taking into account that it's pretty randomly based on luck. So yeah, we should be able to do this fairly easily. Just gonna see if I can move my stream up a little bit. Oh, I know what I can do. There we go. I want to fit in as much on my screen as possible. And by removing the, what do you call it? Shortcuts from the top of my browser, I add a little bit of extra height. This kind of looks like the area I'm headed for. Yeah, should be right over there. This dungeon, I tried with my girlfriend for the first time. It took us so long to figure out how to do the last boss. Like, we just could not figure it out. And then we looked online and we finally figured it out. So we were pretty stubborn. We didn't just want to give up on trying it ourselves. So we ran the entire dungeon multiple times to figure out how to beat the last boss. Wait. Oh, I didn't enter the instance. I have to go over here. Is it on heroic? Yes. Alright. There we go. I found a new stand for my microphone, so now I should be able to talk directly into it without it obscuring my view for the screen. Just go through this. There we go. So this is the first one, High Priestess Kilnara. If I'm not mistaken, she drops the Panther. And then we also have the Raptor, which is dropped by Bloodlord Mendokir. Which one is that? That's him, down here. I'm just aiming to get those mounts. I'm not aiming to finish this dungeon. So it's just going to be a pretty quick and fast run. Again, because I see some new people jumped into the stream, I have a link here with a bunch of different mounts you can farm daily and weekly, which is pretty straightforward. Instead of like I did last time on stream, I tried to figure out how to get reputation mounts and I just couldn't figure out the quest chains, so this is much easier for me. Like I'm already in here farming for the first two, so it should be pretty simple. I think it's something about these bosses, they don't pop up unless you kill some other bosses. So I need to keep that in mind. I might be wrong. I'm probably wrong, but it might be. I think I can mount up here. Oh, look at this! I never had a chance to see this because my girlfriend, she skipped ahead. Then she took care of this this boss. Yeah, let's kill him off because we don't want him pushing down the boulders. He's up there, right? No, that's not him. There he is. Alright. Now, I'm gonna do something. Where is it? I have it around here somewhere. If I can find it. In order to get the mounts, it is very important that we do this correctly. Well, this is one of them. That's not the one I was looking for, though. Where is it? I am looking for my die. Which will be somewhere. Better not show that on stream. That's a bill with my address and everything on. I have the die here somewhere. There it is. Okay. Found it. Found it. Get away. I have two different dies. I have one in metal and I have one in plastic. So this one might not be the best to throw around because it makes a lot of noise. So instead I'm going to be using this one, which is just plastic. So I'm going to roll it. Then we're going to see if we get something good. Oh, my girlfriend is in here. No, you have to press the ancient artifacts until you have 4. And then it spawns a boss. Okay. 18, so I might actually get something here. My girlfriend was supposed to take a nap. But this is much better. Because I like having her watching. Okay.
I'd be delivering you to
oh, we didn't get it. And 18 is not a 20, right? Like, we need to get a 20, otherwise it's not really going to work. So I might have been a little bit too hopeful there. Ooh, we got some slippers. Every time you get something like this, you have to see if you can sell it. I should actually have that open in a tab here, because I should just be able to check it immediately. I'm trying to see if I can build up my gold just by like farming stuff that is bind on equip. So Mistral sandals. Mistral sandals. What do they sell for? 150 gold right now. And right now it's actually pretty high on the auction house, so that is maybe not the best thing to spend a lot of gold on trying to sell. Let's probably sell some of these things here. This is from an old raid, or actually dungeons, so just gonna get rid of that stuff. Oh, I can finally get rid of that weapon. Some of these two as well. Is that an intelligence? No, it's just a weapon we can't use. Oh, I'm being attacked.
Farewell, friend of the Grumbles.
Okay. Next boss. That should be High Priestess Kilnara. Tax gun. Getting encouragement from my girlfriend. Kind words. Saying I look cute on stream. Okay, let's see. Are they just watching her dance? Well, don't let me interrupt you. They're apparently busy doing some stuff. Okay, don't get hit here. Just run, 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 run. Oh no, it's gonna hit. Ah, I made it. And I'm not really getting hurt anyways, so. If I can't get to her, because I just need to get to her. I don't care about all the other bosses. If I can't get to her, then I'll follow my girlfriend's advice and click on the things I need to click on. Oh, these are all Sandalari. I love how these are Sandalari trolls, but they look exactly like the regular trolls we have. It's like they didn't decide by the time of this expansion. I think this is not an expansion. This is just part of the original base game. Oh, that guy is like from Sandalar. Ish. Oh, that looks like a Death Knight spell. So she should be down here, right? There's enemies down here, so she might be down here as well. Okay, we can't skip by jumping over the edge. We have to go further down. Oh my god, this is going far into the ground. There she is. All right. Just hit the microphone. We got an 8. Not the best number, but you know, it's a small chance. It's a small chance.
This body is useless.
I knew we weren't getting anything. Well, we got a transmog, so that's okay. Oh, it actually looks kind of cool. I don't know if you can tell, but it has like a skull on it.
Meddlesome insects. Now you will feel my wrath.
Okay, so if you go back again, I should. I'm gonna keep this link because this is a good link. So now we have the Amani Battle Bear, and I don't exactly know how to get this one. It's something about some bags. I bet one of the comments are gonna tell me. Is there a guide? Trying to figure out who describes how to do this. I should probably find a video. Oh, it's a 90% drop chance, apparently. We'll take this one at the end, because this requires me watching a video in order to get this one, so we'll skip that one for now. Okay, Karashan is next. So we have to get out from here. Can I leave the instance? No. I know if you do looking for dungeon, then you can just right click and then skip and just like jump out of the dungeon. But you can't do that here. That's kind of sad. You actually have to run all the way back to the start. Which I guess I'll just do. I also need to figure out how to improve my audio quality on stream, because this is not the best quality you can have. Like, there's some stuff you can do, some equalizing, in order to get the audio higher and better. I can do it when I'm not streaming, but it's because I'm recording and then I pull it into Premiere. But OBS apparently has something you can do in order to make it better natively without you pulling it into a program. You just can't get it working. Am I going the right way? Oh no, the exit is over here. I'm going the wrong way. Go a little bit faster. Yeah, I recognize this one. I have to remember this route. Like, this is the actual first guide I've found that I can just look at and be like, okay, I know these locations. I'm gonna try and farm them. And since they are divided up into level, like you have to be level 70 to get these, you have to be level 80 to get these, then they're sort of like grouped together in the same zones. Okay, so Karashan, that should be down here, right? Karashan? That's not there. Deadwind Pass. Yeah, this is the one. I know there's a Legion version of this one, and then there's a non-Legion version. So I'm gonna try for both of them at the same time, probably. Return to Karashan. Yeah. There's 2 mounts in Return to Karashan. I have one of them, which is the one that has a 100% drop chance if you are 5 people. I did it first with my girlfriend, and then she got it, and then I did it afterwards, and it took me 2 attempts, I believe. And then I got it. Just go back up here. There you go. Okay, so Karashan is right here. I believe the original dungeon is just the main entrance, and then return is when you go up there. Yeah, this is the one. And there's Khadgar. And again, we're just going down to farm at the actual boss. We're not gonna complete the dungeon. Well, there's a boss right in here. We might as well. Is that the guy? Yeah, this is the guy. 1% drop chance. I like that. That's a good percent drop chance. Calyard, the Nightman. He's just walking around there. It's kind of weird not having to be really careful about all those things. Okay, auto attacked it. There he is. Alright. Let's roll the die. This time after killing him. I don't know if that's gonna make a difference. Does it roll once you pick up, or does it roll once it drops? I don't know. 3. Alright. Yeah, I knew we're not gonna get anything. That was not news. Pretty obvious when we rolled a 3. So now we're gonna go ahead and do this one on the Legion version. So I'm just gonna scroll down to it. There it is. And that is the cooler version, right? So I'm okay with not getting that one. Because the Legion one is just way cooler. Love how there's like fell all over the place. Let me just check my stream to make sure it's healthy. It is. Good.
I
there's
think it
Khadgar.
wise to divide our efforts. I'll work to circumvent the tower's magical defenses. You may need to take a more...
Just gonna go directly for the Huntsman. I really like this this specific dungeon here. So the quick way to get down to him is, if I remember correctly, just jump over the edge here. Okay, we can't do that. Like, we just need to go down to him. We don't need to do all these bosses here. I think we can just go straight for it. Did I take the long way? Because I know there's another way you can take. Oh, I don't want to have to do this one. I don't know if I unlocked the other door. You know what? I'm just gonna do this one just for fun. What could happen? I'm just gonna get some, you know, some gear, and we're gonna have some fun. This time we can actually. Oh, it's the Monkey King one.
Ladies and gentlemen, to our... Shut your jabber, drop.
knocked him
Got
unconscious.
another plan. Tonight we got a working show. An Uken tale you think you know. That evil crone.
I love in the background you can hear the coughing like like you typically hear in a big room like this.
Another path she should have chosen. So sit and slurp, relax a gibbet, enjoy the show that we call Wicked.
Can I look in? I can kind of see through here, but I don't know if they already set up all the actors and stuff. I love that it's a different story every time.
Down from there. You're fluttering about like one of those horrible monkey creatures. We all deserve a chance to fly. Hey, do you really think the wizard will degreenify me? Of course, dear. Though that old frock of yours.
What is a witch?
Look, some new friends have come to pay us a visit. I don't have any friends. Well, apart from you, Galadra. If you're my friend, you'll make the host.
That troll sounds like a human.
Interlopers. Then we're off to see the wizard.
That is definitely a troll.
Together, we're unlimited. Follow my lead, and you'll be confident.
They're losing health very slow, and I don't know why. Well, it is a Legion dungeon, so you know, they're not gonna get destroyed. Wait, what difficulty am I on? Heroic? Is that good enough? It's on Mythic. Oh, we're not even on the right difficulty.
And let them be heard.
You know what? I'm gonna, because we can do it on different difficulties. So I'm just gonna take care of these and then I'm gonna run out of here.
Now for something most magnificent.
Let's take care of this guy.
Seriously.
Yeah, we need to get out from here. I can't believe this is the wrong difficulty. I completely forgot this is a Legion one. I mean, I kept saying it, but I completely forgot that it requires a different difficulty setting to get mounts. Are they throwing money at me? They are. I'm attracting all the mobs. Okay. Let me just double check. Oh, I just switched these around. Let me just double check the difficulty. No, I'm pretty sure the mount is only mythic. I mean, it does say on the page. I'm just gonna take their word for it. You know, following me around is not really gonna make whatever you're trying to do better. Okay, let's change the difficulty. Mythic. And go back. This time we're gonna skip, because I know the shortcut now. I remember it. Is it still a mythic? Yeah, it is. Good. Hey, Khadgar.
I think it wise to divide our efforts.
Divide
I'll
our
work to
efforts.
circumvent the tower's magical defense.
Please be unlocked.
You may need to take a more blunt force approach. This goes without saying. But
It's
be on your
locked.
guard.
Is this one unlocked?
Sense something.
Requires the keys. We do need to go back. I knew it. I was guessing the first time that it was going to be locked. Well, this time we might get a better opera story than the Monkey King. Because that is really one of the more boring ones. Okay. Love that you can take seats up here and just watch the show. I just now realized that that's what this is. This is the balconies. This is for like this is all the fancy people with a lot of money. That's why they were throwing money at me. Like the money was getting thrown from upstairs. So let's go a little bit faster. Soon enough, it's going to... let's go ahead and start this. It's going to unlock Dark Shore soon for the Alliance. So I should be getting an item level 400 soon. Is it really the Monkey King again?
Shut your jabber, drama man. The Monkey King got another plan.
Fine.
Tonight we got a Horkin show. An Ookin tale you think you know. That evil crone, she's not the worst. Another witch was nasty first. Mean Duker locked up all us hosen. Another path she should have chosen. So sit and slurp, relax a gibbet. Enjoy the show that we call Wicked!
I'm pretty sure the Monkey King is not a bad person, because in the monk storyline in Legion, you actually get to like fight with him.
Come down from there. You're fluttering about like one of those horrible monkey creatures.
Where is she?
We all deserve a chance to fly. Hey, do you really think the wizard
Is
will
she up there?
degreenify
Is that
me?
her?
Of course
Oh, she's
she
there.
is. Though that old crocodile
Oh my god, she was part of the audience!
Some new friends have come to pay us a visit. I don't have any friends.
Let's
Well,
buff ourselves.
apart from you,
Oh, they're huge! Like,
you make the
the
whole
Culturan are huge, and they're even huger.
Then we're off to see the wizard.
Just gonna go ahead and use lead attacks and body run. Don't stand in the circles. Gotta follow strategy. Even though this is Legion.
I require a target.
Blood of Sargeras. Yay! I'm so glad I have stealth, because now I can just run right past all these. Romulo and Julianne says Romeo and Juliet. This is what do you call it? The oh, what is it called? The one where she goes to that fantasy land. Grandmother and the Big Bad Wolf. It's so funny to see all these stories. That's pretty much it. So those are the stories. I thought there were more. Like there's some I think I remember having seen, but there wasn't down here. Okay. So that's actually something you have to click in order to get that worm mount. But we have it already, so there's no need to go for it again. So we're just gonna go straight for... But do we need a key to unlock that door? I'm not sure. Let's jump over the edge and see if we can go down. We might need a key. In that case, we need to kill one of the other dungeon bosses. Well, he's right here. Oh, we don't need the key. That's good. Kind of weird being back here. In the other difficulty. Oh, like the other... all the horses are here now. Oh my god, I'm actually losing health. That's not good. Oh, this is so bad. Okay, next time clear the mobs, because I might actually get killed here. Oh, don't get hit by that. Oh my god, this is so bad. I died. Okay, don't pull all the mobs. It is still Legion, so... You know. Oh, we have to run back again. Can't believe we have to clear the mobs. Can we just skip? Can we jump over the edge here? I mean, we did finish the dungeon, so that would actually be a really good shortcut. No, we can't. Ah, I'm stuck. Come on. What about this way? Is that gonna take me anywhere different? No. If I had my other druid, this would be much faster. Because that druid is like almost 390 in item level. This one is only 373. Could be 374, but my chest piece is even though it's 15 item levels higher, it's not an Azerite chest piece, so it's quite weaker even though it has higher item level. I'm not dog farted. I love how it's a Worgen playing the big bad wolf. Backup singers? Spectral patron. How does it feel like running around as a Culturan? I don't think the running feels off. I actually feel the other way around about the Zandalar. The Culturan I actually quite... Like, I really like their running animations and their walking animations. It's because they're so heavy, so they have a lot of weight to them. Even the sitting animation is actually quite good. I'm just going to show it here. Notice how he puts his like weight down to support himself as he does it. Like, I really think it's great animations the Culturans have. Even though I like the Zandalar models better, I think that definitely the Culturan is like has the better animations. It just looks kind of stiff when Zandalar they run. Okay, this time we're clearing the mobs first, because they just destroyed me. There's a lot of them too, so I should kind of have predicted that. It's one of them. I also need to make sure I switch my talents around again, because right now my talents are not like I want them to. If one of them drops something, I'm make sure I pick it up, pop it off. I think I can pull a few more at once. Just pull these and I'll pull these. I also need to take the other side because there's other horses and stuff over there. I don't want to miss any because I don't want to end up having to run back here again, like last time. I keep thinking I'm stronger than I really am, because I'm used to that druid. A few more over here. Clear the other side first. I'm not gonna pull him yet. I can't really see what you're talking about the running. I think the running is some of the best running of all the characters. Maybe it's because there's so like I said, there's so much weight behind it that you might feel that it's a bit off. My dog is on me. Just had to check I didn't kick him somewhere. Somewhere not so good for my toe. Okay, almost there. I could just have stealthed in there because you can apparently just run through. Okay, let's just go ahead and loot these. This is gold. Okay, gonna roll the die before we get to him this time. Whoops, I dropped it. There we go. An 8 again. That's not gonna give us any loot. Maybe I should just have focused on him. And then maybe I could have killed him in time before all the mobs killed me. I should still stay out of the way. I'm just gonna follow the strategy because I don't want to risk it. I mean, it's not gonna kill me, I'm pretty sure of it. So this is the mount I'm trying to get. How cool wouldn't it be if I got it now? I didn't. But how cool wouldn't it have been if I got it? I'm actually feeling the same way, like large characters like the male Draenays as well. I'm not really a big fan of that. Like I like the Void Elves better. The reason I'm okay with the Kultiran is because I think the dwarves have a fun sort of character to them, but I don't want to play a dwarf. And the Kultiran are sort of in the same personality thing, if you had to do something fun with that. So I think it fits their personality. Okay, so we did return to Karashan. Let's go back to some of the previous dungeons you can do weekly, because everything resets tomorrow, so I want to do as many of these as possible. I already did Ashes of Alar, Reigns of the Grand Black War Mammoth. Okay. Oh, there's actually some here with some pretty good drop chances. 5%? That is not 5%. I refuse to believe that's 5%. You know what? We're gonna go to Northern, because I haven't grinded that specific raid that I'm looking at here. That is not 5%. Okay, I'm just gonna teleport. The thing about big bulgy characters is that I feel like it's I can see what you mean about the animation being weird, about them, you know, having all that movement when they run around. But because it fits with the character, I'm not annoyed looking at it. I think that's what I'm trying to get at. It would have bothered me a lot more if they would have walked or run like the normal humans would. Because it would look like a huge guy just running around like he was just a fit, thin human. And that would have looked weird, I think. I did see some, I don't know if that was just a fan theory or if that was an actual thing that was discussed at some point. But I know that there was talk about skinny Kultiran, like really thin Kultiran, like you see in Borealis, for example. Like there's actually two types of Kultiran there. There's the big ones, and then there's the skinny ones that are more skinny than the regular humans. And I don't know if they removed that because it might have been... How should I say that? Like it might have been... people might have preferred the thin ones. And then people who are not thin in real life might have get offended by that. So if that was actually a planned thing, I think they removed it because of that. So it wouldn't stir up any drama, which I understand. My girlfriend, she wants to play the female Kultiran because the roleplay options is really great for them. Again, because you can kind of roleplay them like a fun dwarf, but without being a dwarf. I think it's because it gives you like, it's sort of like dwarves has to be roleplayed in a certain way. Like they just have certain personalities, whereas the human here, like the Kultiran, there's a lot of options for playing it in many different ways. Okay, let's make sure we don't go with Winter Grasp, which is going to be difficult to avoid. I could do Ice Crown Citadel as well, but I know I'm not going to get Reigns. You know what, I'm gonna go for Malagos. I'm gonna wait with the other one. Range of a sure drake. Let me just check, because there's 2 dragons dropping, and I'm pretty sure that has something to do with the difficulty level. Unclaimed black market container. What? It's so weird if this is actually okay. Now one on top of Winter Grasp, so don't dismount. Range of the blue drake. It does say 6%. Somebody says that one of the dragons drops in both 10-player and 25-player man mode. What about the other one then? Oh, okay. So there's a 5% chance, like both dragons that drops from this raid boss drops from 10-player man mode. Like they apparently changed it. There used to be just one that dropped in 10-player and then one in 25-player man mode. So if I do 10-player mode, there should be 2 chances of a dragon dropping. Now I'm just gonna say it. It claims that this is a 5% drop chance for both of them. I have not gotten a drop yet, and I've tried it quite a few times. Okay, so this is going to be... This is a dungeon, apparently. Is it? No, that has to be mythic, yeah. Heroic 10-player mode. Good. Yeah, it's the raids that do the whole 10, 25-player mode thing. I can't believe it's 5%. I'm sorry, it just doesn't make sense. I should have gotten it a long time ago then. Unless I'm really unlucky with it. The only bad part about Northrend is all the traveling. Like getting from one side to the other takes a long time. After we do this one, I guess we're gonna do the Lich King at Icecrown Citadel. There's one called Vault of Akawan. Range of the Black Drake and Twilight Drake, I have both of those, so we don't need to try and get those 2. Yogg-Saron, we could do that one as well. I hate that it's like a long raid. And on Nixia, we have to do that one too. Okay. So there's quite a few ones here that I'm gonna have to go through.
My patience has reached its limit. I will be rid of you.
Alright. I'll be rid of you then, while you try and get rid of me.
End your life. Proven more resilient than I anticipated. Nonetheless, your
I love that I
vain.
have infinite moonfire, so I can just keep spamming it at all the enemies that are coming now.
I do what I must, and if it means your extinction, then so
There they
be
are.
it.
Yeah, they'll die pretty quick. This is much better. If I had talented into the Lunar Inspiration ability, I wouldn't have been able to do that.
If you intend to reclaim Azeroth's magic, then you should.
Oh, that's a cool looking
have it.
sword. Oh yeah, this is the guy that thinks we abuse the magic in Azeroth, therefore he's going to take it all away from us.
Now your benefactors make their appearance.
Let me just double check
but they
difficulty
are too
here.
late. The powers contained
Yeah,
here
it's the same.
are
Good.
sufficient to destroy the world 10 times over. What do you think they will do to you?
Boom.
The mortal will
10 player
destroy
mode. Yay!
everything.
A poke in the eye. What is that?
Sister, what have you?
Oh. Well, thank you.
I did what I had to, brother. You gave me no alternative. And so ends the Nexus War. This resolution
People are congratulating me.
pains deeply, but the destruction, the monumental loss
Yeah, we
of
didn't get
life
anything.
had to end.
Well, we got
Regardless of
something.
Malagos's
Got a
recent
staff.
transgressions,
Oh, that looks so
one
cool.
loss.
Oh, that is
He
probably my
was
favorite
once a
staff so far.
a protector. This
I need to
day,
target
one
something
of the
first.
world's mightiest has fallen. The Red Dragonflight will take on the burden of mending the devastation wrought
Yeah, so we
on
didn't get
Azeroth.
anything.
Return home to your people and rest. Tomorrow will bring you new challenges, and you must be ready to face them. Life goes on.
I don't understand. Like, it's... Where do I pick this thing up? It says here that it is contained in an unclaimed black market container. There's also this one. Oh, okay, no, this is the right one, yeah. This one says there's a 3% drop chance. There's like 2 places here that says it's contained in this or it's contained in that. So, but it's the red one we need to pick up. So we didn't get anything, no. Next one. I love how it demounts and just falls down right before when I click it. So the next one is going to be a Lich King. Now there's a specific glitch about the Lich King that I need to make sure we check for when we enter. That is the fact that if you were to set it to 25 player mode, heroic, it is very likely going to kick me down to normal difficulty, so I need to change it once I enter the raid. I don't know why it decides to do that by itself, but it's just something it does. So, oh my god, the dog fart. It smells so bad. Just gonna, we don't need to look at the quest here. I really like the new map that I've got. Somebody's complaining about the Emerald Nightmare to normal being glitched. Just asking if it's the can't loot scenarios glitch. What do you call that? Previous places, portals? It's there's a specific glitch in there's a certain glitch in Emerald Nightmare where if you are still in combat once you exit one of those boss rooms, then you can't loot scenarios, or it glitches you so you can't jump into the little vortex afterwards. Have I even looked at Facebook? I have even not done that. Because I don't have it open. Oh, it's one of the teddy bears my girlfriend wasn't allowed to have when she was a kid. Okay, let's enter the raid. Okay, so just to show this off, because this is going to change. Raid difficulty is heroic 25 player mode. I'm gonna enter the raid now, because it's gonna change it. This is a glitch that they need to fix. And I check my difficulty. Right now it is, well, okay, I'm gonna take that word back then. It is in fact heroic 25 player mode. 99% of the time it's not going to be. I'm just saying it because I have rarely gone into this raid and it's still being the same difficulty I had it on. My girlfriend agrees, by the way. It always changes. This is probably one of my most favorite bosses in the entire game. And it's because of his model. Like, there's two other bosses that I really like as well that uses the same model. Both in Legion. Probably some other boss somewhere else too. Oh, he's actually taking quite a beating before he dies. All the lag. What is going on? Frame rate is 25. It's because my camera's inside the thing. Yeah, I'm not expecting to get a bunch of loot from this raid because I already have a bunch of loot from in here. This one right here and Ashes of Alar are the two raids I have grinded for a long time. Yeah, Eddie Ho.
You have found your way here.
We call this last boss, or at least the pet you get from it, ADHD, because he's always Bone Storm and then spinning around. That's funny. And my girlfriend confirms that it always changes difficulty, so it's not just me. Oh, I'm not gonna have enough inventory space. I need to upgrade my bags, because not all my bags have the max capacity. Like, there's 2 of them that needs to be changed. Like, this one down here just have 6. That is not enough. Once I get upstairs, I'm gonna sell a bunch of these things, because otherwise I'm just not gonna have space for it. While we go on this mountain run, we might as well make some gold. Let's go and take this and switch it with vanishing powder, because some of these things I don't want to sell and I might accidentally do it. Let's put that down there. Okay. We need to sell. that was my plan.
I have many wares.
Sell. Vanishing powder. I can just buy that back from my mount. Don't need to have that. There we go. This thing. How does it look like? Oh, that actually looks pretty nice. Yeah, I'll sell this on the auction house. I might get something for it. Let's see. Sell. I'm gonna sell this one. Should I keep it? No, I'm not gonna keep it. It's just a really bad piece of gear. Style of trial of style token. Yeah, we can't use those anymore. I think the trial is over. So that, put that up there then. Okay, so now we have some bag slots. This would be good. Actually, we might move some of this over here. Because that we don't need to keep. Treasure map, I want to keep that. I've never followed a treasure map before, so I might try that. Old history book. Let's put that up there. This is a garrison thing. I'm gonna put that up here as well. Sell, sell, sell. Sell as many of these as I can. Alright, we're ready.
To our friends.
I keep getting confused because I never know if I'm the Horde or Alliance side I have to go to. But it's apparently this one. Okay, where's the dragon? There it is. We have to kill off the dragon. Otherwise we can't enter the ship. One of the things about playing the druid that I really like as well is that we can actually rescue the emerald dragon that is captured later on, because we can heal her, whereas with my previous characters I couldn't. I need to talk to you, right?
Fire up the engines. We got a meeting with Destiny, lads.
That wasn't a long nap my girlfriend took. Maybe the dogs kept her awake. Oh, somebody made a fun post.
What in the world is that? Grab me spyglass.
Wait, hold on.
Buy me own beer.
Make sure we shoot the horde.
Sailing in fast and hot.
Shoot, 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 shoot. Oh, did I not do it fast enough?
My mana is low.
My mana is low. Did I make it? No, it exited. Oh, it just did the glitchy thing again. Wait, where's my mouse?
I don't know who you think you are, mister, but I got a score to settle with Arthas, and you're not getting
What?
me with.
No!
Fire! All guns! Fire! Fire!
Oh, this is so weird. My mouse is inside the game and it's registering it, but I can't see the mouse. And you guys can't see anything on the screen. Okay, so I might need to exit the game. Let me see, is this unlocked? This should be unlocked. Oh, I can't. Okay, wait. You can see I'm actually hovering on top of my spells down there. There we go. Can I take this one? Yeah, okay. I'm gonna exit the game really quick. If I can actually see anything. There we go. Come on, hit it. Hit it. Hit it. There's the cancel. Exit. Go on. Let me just re-enter the game. Oh, that was so annoying. That's the second time it happened to me. Is it because I have OBS open? It might be because of OBS. Alright. I really like the druids when it comes to the Sandalar. Whereas the Kultiran, they I like them for role-playing purposes, but when it comes to how they look, I think the Sandalar is by far the most cool-looking. Oh, I just spawned here. It's by far the coolest looking horde race that you can play.
Let's get a move on then.
For every horde subject that you kill, Lich King's armies.
Kind of sad that this is Sao Fang's son.
Work to raise your fallen as scourge.
Oh, you think you're something?
Much
Who's bigger?
Come, taste the power
Gonna compare.
so
So who's taller? Well, he's kind of bent over.
Orc against the might of the Alliance?
I think I'm just as tall as him. That's very important. It's important that I'm the tallest one. Okay. Take care of you. You are not losing health very fast. Yay, an achievement. Are they gonna congratulate me again down in the chat? Okay, let's see. There's a bunch of things here that we can sell. We can still mount here, so we might as well just sell off the things. Oh wait, we didn't loot the ship yet. That's important. Almost missed that. It's actually a fun little detail. For the longest time, it's only recently that I figured out that the ship has a chest that you can loot afterwards. And I never knew that after you kill Sao Fang's son, there was a chest over on the side you could loot. So I always just skip right past it. Okay, let's sell the things.
Soldiers, fall in! Looks like the horde are coming to take another shot.
Sell. I know I can buy armor for one of these, some of these things, but
Find good trails.
just not gonna do it. Is it loading? Is it always doing that?
Don't force
Guess it
me
is.
hand, Orc. We can't let you pass. Behind you lies the body of my only son.
Oh, we actually have to hear the conversation in the background.
The chill of this place freezes the marrow of my bones. I can feel it reaching out.
Get back on your ship and we'll spare your life.
Queen with their lives.
Too bad that Sao Fang's son was not one of the Ebon Blade.
Reagents for that madman Finkelstein.
Final banner. Our champions have arrived.
If they had just captured Sao Fang's son and then ended the Lich King, he could have broken the bond, like the new guy that becomes the Lich King. He could just have broken the bond, and then he could have had his son back. As an undead, I know, but that would have been a better plan. Okay, good. He kept up.
We must bring her down quickly.
Oh! Did you all follow me? No, one of you died.
My reinforcements with you. Arise, Argent champions, and serve the Lich King in death.
You
I must get closer.
never did manage
Come
to
the
survive decent
back
battle.
I'll show the master which
I
of
need
us
to take
is
care of him.
truly worthy
So
of the title
only one of you died.
champion.
That's actually quite impressive.
You were right,
Not at the
Croc.
It's kind of weird that this is not a boss.
Return our brothers to the grave.
Like, it doesn't count as a boss.
Bring her down.
He died a hero's death.
Elithria, Dreamwalker. I think she's the one that gets killed in Legion.
And bring down Sindragosa.
I need to target something first.
Okay, let's heal her up.
Much in this world.
There we go.
Sir, grant me the favor to lay these foul creatures to rest.
Do I get an achievement for this?
It was nothing, Your Majesty. Just, I'm proud of my king.
They're still talking about his son? Oh my.
Murray, secure the deck
Okay.
and prepare our soldiers for an assault on the upper citadel. I'll send out another regiment from Storm.
What do you guys think about my transmog? It's okay to say it's bad.
Right away, Your Majesty.
Because I was planning on getting the shoulders that matches the hands. But I actually kind of like the contrast in having dark and bronze. I might even change the legs to match. Or maybe black shoes to match the rest of the outfit. Can I go into travel form? No. Yep. 720 no scope. Believe it or not, I actually die quite often falling down here. For example, with my hunter, I'll jump down there and then I'll use the backwards leap in order to not die, and then I'll miss the jump.
Must not approach the Frost Queen. Quickly, stop them!
Too far away.
I think it's weird that I've decided to do mount farming, because it's not like I will be able to brag to anyone about it. Like there's no competitions in the game that I'm gonna be entering with the mounts. There's no, like, people can't look at me and say, oh, he has all the mounts, he's so cool. It's just like I don't know, an obsession of mine that I want to have the mounts. Yeah, come on. Sometimes this glitches and resets, and I don't know why. Yeah, it's open. We can also mount in here, so after the boss I'm gonna...
I must get closer.
I was close enough. After this boss, I'm gonna go ahead and sell again.
I'm out of range.
Come on, get close.
Too far away. I'm out of range.
Spine Stalker and Rhyme Fang. Rhyme, is that the... Is that the stuff that's in the morning when it's been really cold outside? Like the watered stuff that's on plants and stuff outside? The stuff that's on stuff. The dog is sitting here now. I'm gonna enter stealth because I want to open up myself. Wow, my frame rate just dipped there. I don't know what's about my computer today. I recorded a bit of Resident Evil earlier, and it also dropped my frame rate there. Oh, we have this one. Okay, that's a pet. I can sell this one. I'll sell it on the, what do you call it, the auction house. Because I believe you can just like re-box them up and sell them. My girlfriend loves my MOG. That's nice of her to say. Earlier today I told her I didn't like a shirt, so she's being kind to me. Oh wait, I need to sell.
I have many wares.
Sell. Oh, it's here. It's here. It's here. Go. No! I have to wait. Ah, stupid. One thing that fits well with the Culturan is the big hammer. Like, this is a hammer that everyone uses for transmogs. But I think it's okay to use if you have a transmog, like the rest of your outfit is not the typical one. Like if you go to Blackrock Foundry, you can get this typical plate outfit where you have fire spinning from your shoulders and stuff, and it's just like everybody has that one. Everybody uses it. There was a person who got roasted on Facebook for asking about, like, rate my transmog, and then they just had that complete set from that raid with that hammer, and everyone roasted the person. Because there's a few rules you need to follow if you want to not get roasted when it comes to transmogs. You're right, I don't like your mog, my girlfriend now says. One of the rules you have to follow is that you have to make the transmog from different sets. You can't just take a complete set and then say, you know, rate my transmog. Because the thing about transmog competitions or ratings is that you need to show your creativity by making a great set of your own. Whereas if you just take a complete set that exists in the game that the developers made, then you're just showing off an outfit that exists already. Like, it's not one that you created. Oh, you farted again. So that's one of the important rules there. Another one is don't use outfits that everybody uses. Like, if you take a transmog outfit that is just so overused in the game, then people won't like it either. And instead of just, you know, explaining it to the people, because they don't know that they're doing something with transmogs that is looked down on when it comes to these ratings, most people just like roast them instead of just, you know, explaining it to them. Okay, let's sneak past these people. Oh, my neck is hurting. I apparently have really tense muscles in my entire backside. But because I'm so used to having it and sitting at my computer, I don't get a headache from having that, but it's pretty bad, apparently, I was told. And I can feel it when somebody starts to put pressure on my backside. There we go.
We were all getting along so well.
Oh, I almost got 1,500 just from doing these raids. Yeah, I need to take care of these, otherwise they're gonna follow me. There we go. I think it's funny how they made that shortcut that's gonna take away from your health. There's probably stealth up here. Looks like he's putting him on a leash. Ah, they saw me. Just get rid of you. Decaying Colossus. Oh, don't kill the dogs. Precious and Stinky. I recently found out that you don't have to kill those. You can just skip them. And there's no need to kill them. I mean, they just dogs. So. Oh my god, dog farted again. Like he's a stinking machine. He just keeps going. And pull the lever. That's important. I sometimes miss that. Then I have to go all the way back. Oh, don't pull him. Don't pull him. Don't pull him. Good. Whew. Oh my god. I haven't looked at him, but I know he's looking like, because I'm talking to him. Bessie and Bella. Yeah. Yeah. Stinky and Precious. That's two of our dogs.
I require a target.
So far I've only gotten, I think, one transmog item from this raid. Leather is really the one I've raided with the least in this game. Actually, no, that's cloth. But I don't play any cloth characters. I have a warlock, but I don't play it. Plague Scientist. So I might actually get some leather armor at some point. It's one of the things, like one of the reasons I don't Oh, I was about to say, yeah. One of the reasons I don't do this raid that often anymore is because I've kind of grown sick of it. Now that I'm doing it on stream, it doesn't feel so bad, but just by myself, like I would need some Netflix or something on the side to take my attention away from the grinds. Otherwise, this raid is just too long to just do every single week with every single character. People are getting political in the chat. Something about Article 13 being approved.
2 oozes, 1 room. So many delightful possibilities.
I'm going to make it.
Is it not gonna open? Yeah, there we go. So now we can just go in and kill Arthas. I think the whole Article 13 thing was something that only affected the US right now. And then later on people talk about that if it starts one place, then it's gonna take effect in the rest of the world afterwards, because people are gonna copy them. Frida is Ronja, the robber's daughter. So we have Bella and Besser. So Besser is the guy here. He's Stinky from the previous boss. Then we have Bella. That's like kind of a needy little thing that doesn't like getting dirty. She's precious. And then Frida was always getting dirty and always looked like really like she's out to make trouble. She is Ronja. Beg for mercy. We need a halls, you know, a mint pistol.
So be it. Champions, attack! I can't attack that target.
Yes, you can. I just clicked a bit too early.
I must get closer.
Can't believe I finally reached the Lich King. It takes way too long. Let me just double check the difficulty afterwards that it didn't change like mid-raid. Because I swear it could do that just to mess with me. Okay, it's still heroic 25. Now we get the whole I'm a villain. I plan to take over the earth. This is what I'm going to do to kill you all. And then it's gonna bite him in the butt. That's roughly what he's saying within the next 5 minutes.
Is it truly righteousness that drives you? I wonder. You trained them well, Fordring. You delivered the greatest fighting force this world has ever known. Right into my hands, exactly as I intended. You shall be rewarded for your unwitting sacrifice.
Tyrion, can you just like kind of jump out from that ice thing and just kill him already?
To become masters of the scourge, they will shroud this world in chaos
Oh.
and destruction.
Yeah, we're having a good time, so it doesn't feel like he's gonna bore us.
And you will be the first to die. I delight in the irony.
Light, grant me one final blessing. Give me the strength to shatter these bonds.
For the power of Cameroth! Oh. That was the wrong franchise. Did I call it Cameroth? It's Camelot. Oh, I'm gonna get it, you think? Well, we're gonna have to find out then. I'm gonna roll my die.
It is over, my son. This is the moment of reckoning.
My girlfriend has a really good feeling about these sort of things. If she feels like she's gonna get something, she usually does. That's how she got Ashes of Allah. That's how she got the Astral Serpent. Two of the mounts that I really want to have. 15. And then we'll add 5 to that because my girlfriend really feels like I'm gonna get it. So that's a full 20. Oh, the dad is also hitting Arthas. All right. I did not get it. Cutscene. I got 3 two-handed stabs. 3 of them. They all look the same. Oh well. That was that run. Hello, it's going pretty well. Doing a little bit of grinding for mounts. I have a list here that I'm following, so it should be quite fast to do this. People keep talking about that Article 13 claiming that it's going to shut down YouTube in the EU if it goes through, which it apparently has. But I don't think that's going to happen. Uther the Lightbringer. So cool. Knight of the Silver Hand. Yeah, he's the one who started it. So that was this one. Which one's next? Yeah, I didn't get anything yet. Okay. Yogg-Saron is next. No keepers? Oh, okay, that makes sense. So apparently to get Mimiron's head, which is also one of the most difficult mounts to get in the game, you are not supposed to have help from any of the keepers in there, because you rescue them one by one. Like they're corrupted or something, and then you sort of beat them out of it. Storm Peaks, here we go. Yeah, if my girlfriend goes in now, she's going to get it. Probably. I swear, it took her 2 attempts to get Ashes of Alar, and it took us 7 attempts to get the Astral Serpent. Like, she's a champion when it comes to getting rare mounts in few attempts. And me, I've been grinding for a long time for this specific one that I just didn't get. If I get Mimiron's head, I would actually be happy too. I can see how a Culturian could sort of, kind of like I said, like they're sort of similar to the dwarves in personality and all that. Not really, but kinda. So I can kind of see how it would look cool with this big, bulgy Culturian in like a small flying machine. Europe just passed sweeping new copyright rules that big tech hates. Oh yeah, the Dark Shore Dragon. That was first attempt. She got it. No, that was second attempt. Second attempt. Was it the first attempt? I'm confused now. It might be. Okay, so this Article 13 thing, from what I can read, is something that makes companies that has online websites, like let's say YouTube, if I were to go in and put a music video on one of my videos and it gets copyright striked, then instead of me being reliable for that music video, YouTube is responsible for it now. They become liable. So they would have to put up a lot more restrictions when it comes to the content that gets uploaded. Meaning that, just gotta double check the difficulties here. 25 man, no keepers, heroic. Okay. Let me just double check the difficulty once we go in. That means that there's going to be a lot more restrictions when it comes to uploading content to YouTube. Like, they want to make sure that you're not uploading anything that gets copyrighted. See, it switched to normal. So we have to go out again. We have to reset it. Heroic. It says normal again. They claim the requirement is that you need to do it on heroic. And why is it not letting me do it on heroic? Does it not have heroic mode? Ulduar. It has become a meme now. Instead of Shazam, upload a song you want to know the name of. Let's see. What difficulties do we have here? Yeah, Facebook is going to get... Facebook will also get affected by that. That means that if I decide to upload a music video to Facebook, then Facebook is going to get affected by that. So, yeah, that's going to be a thing as well. Is there no... like, is heroic mode a thing? Ulduar. Heroic. Yeah, other people are asking about the same thing. Oh. Okay, so we don't have a... oh, Facebook. Oh, congratulations. Oh, that's great news. So now you can be busy working. So people claim that there's no heroic mode. There's a harder difficulty mode that you can do before the bosses. Okay, so what does that mean? Okay, so I'm trying to figure out if we can actually do this and still get the mounts. Oh wait, I'm going the wrong way. Let's go in again. You wish you could speak Dothraki from Game of Thrones? Yeah. It would be kind of cool to have like a battle shout right before you go into a match here, or into a boss fight. After years of debate and negotiations, politicians have passed... Let me just go ahead and see if I can stealth. I cannot. I'm not in combat. Well, apparently it says I am. The changes have proved controversial, but with critics being opposed to two specific parts of the law, Article 11 and 13. They form part of the wider regulations which were passed. The European Union Directive on Copyright in the Digital Single Market, to its full name, requires the likes of YouTube, Facebook, and Twitter to make more responsibility for copyrighted material being shared illegally on their platforms. Which I kind of understand. Like, if I'm a creator and my videos were to get shared somewhere, I would also be kind of upset. It's become known by as the most controversial segment, Article 13, which critics claim to have detrimental impact on creators online. YouTube and YouTubers have become the most vocal opponents of the proposal. But despite Article 13 and Directive on Copyright being passed by EU regulators, it will now have to be implemented by the individual countries with the Union to help clear things up. Here's a wide guide on copyright. Just kidding. About the Dothraki. That would be cool though. You could, well, I guess she's not really commanding her dragons because she has that language. Why is he not coming out? There's a boss here. Yeah, we should kill off all these first.
Too far away.
Oh, the boss is out. I don't see the boss. I hate those things with the lasers.
I must get closer.
Are there more? Oh no, the boss is not out yet.
You've broken the defenses of Uldua. In a few moments, we'll be dropping into. I'm out of range.
I'm out of range.
It's headed your way. Too far away.
Yeah, I don't really see what the big deal is about. I mean, I see what the deal is about Article 13, but isn't it just a law that's upholding something that people should have upholded in the first place? I think the reason YouTube is so against it is because they would need to spend more money on actually upholding what they were supposed to uphold from the start. Or am I wrong? Yeah, implementing the law is going to be pain. It is going to require a complete rework of a lot of systems on YouTube and Facebook and Twitter. So, I'm in combat? I'm not in oh. There we go. It's not like I think YouTube is doing plenty, to be honest. Like, how often don't you get stuff copyright claimed even though they have no right to do it? So now they have to implement more systems to make sure copyright isn't a thing. Who knows, maybe at some point I might even get a copyright strike for my tutorials on the other channel. Because apparently that might happen. I mean, I've had YouTube tutorials get copyright striked in the past. There was at one point where the copyright system just went completely out of whack. Like, everything just got copyright striked, even though it was a tutorial made by me that had nothing, like no content whatsoever of others inside of it. There was no music, there was nothing, it was just my tutorial. I recorded on my desktop, writing code into a text editor with me talking, and it got copyright striked. Well, it didn't get copyright striked, it got held for review, and then my earnings would go down on that video for a long time. I don't know if people know that, but if you upload a video, you will get the most earnings right after you upload it. So during that time, because it gets held for review, it doesn't actually earn any money. It's kind of cheery music.
I'm out of range.
Yeah. I have no idea who that politician is, to be honest. I have not been following up on Article 13. I just think it's kind of weird, because from when I look at it, it is just simply a thing that is there to make sure that you don't upload others' copyrighted material to YouTube, such as a Michael Jackson song, whereas people do it and it gets copyright claimed, which means you can't monetize it, right? But I think you can still upload a song, but like I said, it's just gonna get you can't monetize it.
Move quickly, she won't remain grounded. Too far away.
There you go. Oh, I got something. Oh, I got these shoes in that color, which is not really the best color to get that shoe in. It's actually the worst one for that. President of the EU, really? Like, I have nothing to do with politics. Like, I know nothing about it. So I'm the last person people should ask about when it comes to politics. Kind of like how his cauldron is shaking. I kind of look more like a blacksmith than he does. Is it 25 player mode? Yeah, it is. Just double checking. XT002 Deconstructor. Oh, this was the room where you had to do part of the what do you call it? Scavenger hunt to get one of the mounts. I think it's called the Nightmare Steed or something. There's like 3 voices at the same time. Guess because I went through all the different stages. Okay, so antechamber? Yeah. There's a lot of loot in here, which is actually really nice looking. Like shoulders and head. There's like weapons and stuff. There's so much of it. I'm just gonna skip that. Can I? I'll do the boss. Oh. He might get in trouble then with the Hungarian. Steelbreaker. It's something about like you get an achievement if you take care of these one at a time.
World's greatest gnats. Or the world's greatest humans. Yeah.
Can't do that while stunned. I got an achievement called. And nothing new. Really? No, oh, that's mail. Okay. I keep running the wrong way. There we go. There's actually one boss in here that I haven't done anything with yet. Kind of weird music. Like trumpets playing. I think one of the good things about the copyright law thing, if I had to look positively on it and not be afraid that something is going to happen, is that most of my content, at least on the other channel, is not something that will get copyright strikes. Even with the most advanced systems up, they will not find anything on that channel that is going to get copyright striked. Okay, so now we gotta get all the different keepers. And we're not supposed to ask them for help afterwards. I didn't actually know that was a thing to get them out. Flash freeze. Are these? Yeah, these look like Alliance players. You are going to suffer for something. I have the coolest friends. So you had to do this without unfreezing anyone? Oh, I might have gotten a... Oh, shit. I need to get rid of some of this stuff. Oh, I can mount over here, so that's fine. We have to go to Freya first, because I need to sell some stuff. I should have sold this before I went in here. Like, I still have the stuff from Ice Crown. Yeah, here we can mount.
I have many lucky doos you like.
Okay, can't take that one. Some of this gear you can right click and then make something out of, so need to keep that in mind. Fragment of something. Let's just do Freya. There we go. I think she drops a couple of different chests for me. Yeah. Probably just sell these things right away. Actually, no, it's not taking up too much space. We have quite a few bosses to go, so, and we will return here. So that's not an issue. Now we're gonna get a Thorim. He's the guy who gives us Hati at some point if you play a hunter. There he is. It's kind of cool to see how they all got brainwashed. I never really understood, like, oops, sorry. We have the Titans, which are the creators of the universe, and then we have these beings here. We also have Odin, which is in what do you call it? In Legion. So I don't know what they are. Are they Titans? Are they some kind of sub-Titan being thing?
With my sport will pay.
There's something.
Wait, I remember you in the mountains. But you, what is this?
Thorin, my lord, why else would these invaders have come into your sanctum but to slay you? They must be stopped.
I must get closer. Back. Destroy them.
Oh, I like how he is kinda getting his memory back. Like, oh wait, no, I know you. Have I played Warcraft 3? I don't think there's a game in the world I have not played more than Warcraft 3. Oh, right, there's a trap here. Warcraft 3 was like the thing when I was a kid for me. You're paralyzed. Watch your step. There we go. Oh, really? You just keep stunning me.
I must get closer. Impertinent whelps. You dare challenge me atop my pedestal?
Yes.
I will crush you myself.
All right. You better try.
Lord Thorin, I will bring your foes a frigid
I'll take you all on.
You fiend! You are not my beloved. Be gone!
Oh.
Behold the hand behind all the evil that has befallen Ulduar.
Oh,
Left
it's
my
a tentacle.
kingdom in ruins, corrupted my brother and slain my wife. And now it falls to
Ooh,
you
we got
to
something.
To avenge us.
The ugly color version of that thing.
Before you is great, but I will lend you my aid as I am able. You must prevail.
Yeah, Warcraft 3, I pre-ordered the updated version. I have the old version here, not on this computer, but on my other one. And I was about to go through it, and then I decided to pre-order the updated version that's coming out. Can't wait for it. Yeah, this is the Tinker. That's the next one. I love how they are called trash, these things. When we talk about these things being trash, when we go through raids. I think that's kind of fun. Is that self-irony or something? I think Warcraft 3 is also one of the reasons that I'm on Jaina's side. I don't like Sylvanas. I like Jaina because I know all the backstory with her and Arthas. So when you go through the Alliance campaign here and you actually like hear about like all the stuff she goes through, it's very cool. All right, getting teleported soon. Oh, no, well, the Frozen Throne is the expansion that came out. But I'm talking about the updated, like the remastered version that's coming out in 2019, at the end of 2019. They're making a graphically updated one, where, like, if you buy that one, it will actually work together with the old game as well, if you play online. So, you can play against other players who have the old version still, which is kind of cool. They made a huge deal out of it, so You should have heard about it. Maybe. Unless you're not like updated on the Blizzard news. You can buy it inside their shop. Like you can pre-order it, and then it comes out in like 2019 or something. The trailer for it looks great. Oh, you didn't know about it? Then I'm happy to share it because it's a great news thing for us who played it back in the days.
Self-destruct sequence.
Yeah, they updated all the things in there, like graphically.
I can't attack that.
Didn't you see the sign that said do not push this button?
I require
Nope, I did not see that button.
With the self-destruct mechanism active.
Yeah, in Warcraft 3, in the Frozen Throne, I liked his storyline too. I'm not the biggest fan of Illidan in Warcraft, like World of Warcraft, but in, what do you call it? In Warcraft 3, he was one of my favorite characters. I also really liked Arthas after he turned evil. Like the Scourge was probably one of my favorite storylines to play.
This area will self-destruct in 9 minutes.
In 9 minutes. That's kind of cool. I could imagine back in the days when they played this and they had like 10 minutes to beat the guy. It would have been like a really cool mechanic to have. Oh, this thing has popped up again. This is the mount that we might get with a 1% chance.
Beautiful. I call it the magnificent aerial command unit.
It can shoot. So all the ranged people have to take care of it then?
Preliminary testing phase complete. Now comes the true test.
Get out of here.
This area will self-destruct in 8 minutes.
Oh no. Yeah, evil Arthas is greater than good Arthas. The first time I ever played World of Warcraft, I played a Paladin, and one of my reasons for doing that was because I liked Arthas 2 as good back in Warcraft 3. But it was because I liked the aura that they had under their feet when they walked around. And they don't have that anymore in World of Warcraft, so... And I kind of got a little bit more into what exactly Paladins were in this game. Then I was kind of like... No offense if you play Paladin. It's just not really my type.
It would appear that I made a slight miscalculation. I allowed my mind to be corrupted by that fiend in the prison.
I mean, it's a really cool class, but
all systems seem to be functional.
they're just a little bit slow, I think. It's just funny, like I went through quite a bit of a fun transition with the Paladin, because in the beginning when I played the Paladin, they felt very religious. When I played World of Warcraft, they felt very religious. And then I investigated a little bit further, like not long ago, about what exactly the Paladins were. And I thought they were like praying to this god and then they got holy powers, but that's not how it works. Like, they're not religious in that way at all, actually. They get their holy magic just by faith, like believing in themselves, which I think is kind of cool, because I don't like the idea of getting powers from others in this game. I like the monks and recently I figured out that the paladins are the same. Like, they get their powers from themselves. Like, it's an inner power they have. But the reason I don't play a paladin, I was actually considering playing a paladin after I figured that out, and I did actually make a Lightforged Strain A as a paladin. But the reason I didn't stick with it was because I like the stealth aspect of the game, so I don't play a paladin. It's totally the opposite of a stealth character. So that's why I ended up not playing the Paladin. But I really like the overall like visual look of my Lightforged Draenei Paladin. Just in general, the Draenei Paladin looks great. Oh, my girlfriend is writing, what about Hulki? That's her Paladin. Hulki is always a great Paladin. He'll be the greatest one day. But he doesn't have stealth. That's an important thing. For me at least. Hated the level cap though, could only gain 1 level per campaign. Yeah. It would be better if you could just level up your hero character in Warcraft 3, like to max level. I think that was level 10. Was that level 10? And then just like go through the entire level just with that one hero character. That would actually be kind of fun. Okay, so now we gotta go and not talk to any of these. If I'm not wrong, then both Dota and WoW spawned from Warcraft 3. Yeah, it was built on the same engine. Same game engine. Which is kind of cool. Like, a lot of people complain that, oh, so World of Warcraft is still based off an old engine that was like, you know, from like back in the days, like in the 90s. Or at least 2000 something. And what they forget is that the engine gets updated constantly. Like, there's a reason that the graphics go up and game mechanics get improved. That's because the engine gets upgraded. Oh, you don't know the lore behind the Paladin. That's actually kind of cool. Each race get their powers differently as a Paladin. The Blood Elves get their powers through the Sunwell, which is a magic power they harvest energy from back in their main city. And they get that from one of these Naru light beings. The human Paladins, they discovered the light on accident just by like really like a few creatures. They are just like naturally gifted with being able to use the light, which is why they either become priests or paladin. They don't pray to a god and then get light powers. That's not how it works. That's how I thought it worked back in the days, but that's not how it works. Which is also why I was changed from not really liking the paladin to loving how the paladin works. So when they believe something strongly, like they believe that what they're doing is for the greater good, then they can tap into holy power, which is just basically their will. It's some type of willpower they tap into that they can access if they believe something has to be done for the good. And this is why you also see evil paladins in the game, because you also have paladins in here that are like trying to mass murder people and stuff, but they can still tap into this power because they believe what they're doing is for the greater good. So even if they mass murder, like Arthas did when he took care of that city, where he purged the city, even though he did something really evil, he could still use his paladin powers because he believed very strongly with his will that what he was doing was for the greater good. So that's why he could use the holy powers. The Naru, which are the light beings, are not like a type of gods. They're just beings that are born of the light that we also as paladins use in order to, you know, do stuff. And because they are light beings, they are just sort of looked very up to, like people look up to them because they have a lot of knowledge when it comes to the light. But they are not the gods that we pray to. So that's something worth noting there. Winnie, he's lying. He hates all paladin. He just admitted it before. Now he's lying to stay on your good side. I don't hate all paladins. I just used the wrong word. That's all. I think paladin's a cool character.
I don't have a target.
But that's at least the lore behind the paladin, which I think is much better. The reason I say I hated the Paladin was because throughout most of my time playing World of Warcraft, up until like 1.5 months ago, I thought the Paladins were like a religious sort of character in the game. But then 1.5 months ago, I found out they were not. So it's I still haven't really gotten my mindset over to the they are not religious mindset yet. So when I talk without thinking, then I call them like a character I don't like, because that's how I used to look at them. I believe, yeah, the Sandalar trolls that can also be paladins now, they get their paladin holy powers from the different, what are they called? They pray to these beings that gives them powers. So that's where they gain the power from.
I need to target something first.
And what is it? There are other, yeah, the dwarves are kind of the same as humans. The Tauren people on the Horde side, they get their powers from the praying to the sun or something. It's a little bit different. They actually considered to be the first paladins ever.
Too far away.
Like the first ones to actually tap into the paladin powers in a kind of a different way, but they have done it like earlier than humans did. So I think it's very, like, it's one of those very misconceived things when it comes to paladins. That people think it's religious. Like, I used to think that for the longest time. And just personally, I don't really like characters that just seem very religious in the game. Same thing with priests. Like, they're not priests because they pray to a god. They get the powers the same place from paladin as paladins does. The only difference between a priest and a paladin is that priests are like, paladins are just warriors that are able to tap into the light's power, and therefore they get trained as paladins. Like, they don't become very religious and start going to church and stuff because now they're paladins, so they gotta do that. They're just all warriors that has the holy magic available to them. And priests are just non-warriors, just regular people that has holy powers that just are not warrior types.
A target.
Yeah, you can write English. My girlfriend is offering to write English in the chat. Goblins? I don't think they can be paladins. Can they? I don't think they can.
I'm out of range.
Oh, now she's transferring. Is she? The monster in your nightmares.
1,000 faces.
Yeah, you are a Warcraft lore geek. I've seen a lot of YouTube videos on this subject.
Too far away.
I don't think there's any other races like humans, dwarves, Draenays. Oh, Draenays, they get their... Yeah, where did they get their power from? I think it's the same thing as humans, but they actually like praying to one of those light beings I talked about, because they see them as like their mentors.
Stormwind has fallen. Gul'dan is bringing up his warlocks by night.
Yeah, don't look at the things. Don't look at the things.
The Black Rock clan will be trying to take the
things.
Eastern Wall.
1,000 deaths.
Don't look at the things. There we go. I'm losing sanity. That's not good.
We will hold until the reinforcements come. As long as
Oh,
men
there's
with
one.
stout hearts are manning the walls and the throne.
A path to the central chamber opens. Run!
The Orc leaders agree.
I need to kill him.
I must get closer.
And first go, preferably. There we go.
Look upon the true face of death.
Is he gonna die now?
I'm out of range.
I got him. Okay. It's time to roll. Let me just see what you write. Well, if it's a private message to me, you can just write in Danish in the chat. Alright. 18. It's funny, I keep rolling the same things, like 8 and 18. Did I roll something else at some point? Maybe. Okay. No mount. It's a lot to go through to go to the last boss and then you don't get a mount. Do I at least get something cool? No, I'm not getting anything cool. Thank you for defeating the boss, I'm guessing. Next mount. Let's see. Onyxia sees a 1% drop chance as well. After I have done her, we've done all the ones in what do you call it? I keep wanting to say the Frozen Throne because that's the expansion with Arthas. Arthas. Back in Warcraft 3. How do I get out from here? I guess the teleporter. Wrath of the Lich King it's called. You wrote congratulations prematurely because you were like, yay, I'm gonna get it this time. It's good to have people believing in me. Oh wow, this list is much longer. I've done about 25% of the list. I'm not gonna do the whole list. I might have another stream at some point where I do the thing. Onyxia's Lair, I believe that's in Kalimdor. Let's go to Stormwind. After I've done her, my girlfriend is in the chat. So Onyxia, where is she? It should give me a zone. Resides in Onyxia's Lair. And where is that? Does Swallow Marsh. Okay. And that should be Kalimdor. Let's see if I sold anything in the auction house. No. Got a wand. Oh, that's the one I tried to sell. Okay, yeah. I'm gonna try selling that again. How awesome would it be if I got my mount here? How that's what she said, gold mine. I have noticed a couple of times. Like we have to go do Freya. I said that and I noticed it. But I didn't want to make the joke. Okay, so Onyxia's Lair. Where's Kalimdor? Exodar. That's like way at the top of Kalimdor. Isn't there an easy one? Asuna. Storm Shield. That's Renor. Borealis. Is it really gonna kick me to? You know what? I'm gonna take another portal. That's gonna be faster. Requires me getting out of here. Oh, there's a chat delay. Yeah. So now we're heading back here again. Oh, somebody's using a glitch. Ah, okay. I've seen other people do that as well. Like they use certain potions to gain additional XP for doing like dungeons, and they just like chuck them, like they insanely like just like chuck them like crazy, and then they power level really fast to max level. My dog is just sitting there like, I'm bored, Daddy, we gotta go do something. Okay, so where's that thing? That's you wanna say hi? You can say hi. Don't know if you can see him, probably. Just wanna say hi. I think it's this one over here, isn't it? Ah, yeah, it is. Head that way. You want to be on stream too? Hmm? Vinny's paladin versus my druid. Well, her paladin, she's still leveling him. So that wouldn't really be fair. I actually don't know what level her paladin is. Are you happy being on stream? Hmm? Are you happy being on stream? Oh. Okay, so we're flying up into the edge of the map, so it's messing with our flying. No, that's not the same dog as yesterday. Yesterday's dog is Frida. And Basse is, well, our English bulldog Basse. So we have 3 dogs: Basse, Frida, and Bella. Next time, I guess I'll have Bella on stream, but she doesn't like me speaking English. She has this weird thing where if she's in, like, if she can hear me, I have to be in the room at the other end of the house when I stream or record videos, because when I speak English, she gets scared, and I don't know why. I don't know if it's because she doesn't understand what I'm saying, or if it's because I have a certain tone in my voice when I switch over to English, but I sound slightly different when I speak English than Danish. We have 3 dogs, 2 cats, 2 pet rats, and a porcupine. Or is it a hedgehog? It's one of those 2. Yes, yes, yes. Hulky always win. That's her paladin. I would get destroyed going up against her paladin. Okay, I think the entrance should be around here. After the latest patch, a lot of add-ons like stopped working. Like they gave error messages. Danish, not Dutch. But yeah, it's probably because she only knows Danish. So it is a hedgehog she has. Oh, is that her lair? Yeah, this looks like her lair. I wonder if they just like suddenly like popped up with this mountain here. Nixia's lair. Win the rights. Nope, we're not. There we are. You hate that? What? I'm not doing anything. What? What are you talking about? I would not destroy her paladin. I would get wrecked playing against my girlfriend. Like, there's no question about it. She has plate armor, and I... What's that? I think my dog has to poop. Let me just get him out. Don't poop on the floor. Don't poop on the floor. I can see you're very, very eager to go back again. Oh, you're writing stuff. If you don't stop, I'll beat you down so hard. I'm gonna DPS so freaking hard. By the way, did you really mess with his game last time because you had to go to McDonald's? Yeah. Oh, there's another person in here. Yeah, I went to McDonald's. You could do it again during the duel with his druid and hammer him to death while he fixes it. Well, the truth is that she has, like, the paladin just has all these different cooldowns. So even at, like, whatever level her paladin is right now, she would just destroy me. Yeah, we are sort of a zoo here. And we have agreed no more animals. Because we have too many. Wait. Difficulty! Okay, no, it's good. Oh, she's not dead? I guess there's like a stage thing. Entering stage 2 now.
I'm out of range.
I'm out of range. I love the accent when they speak. There we go. Head of Onyxia. I almost thought for it. Ooh, that is so bad. Okay, no, I don't have this one. Wait, no, I do have this one. What color is it? It says I do not have this plate armor, but I do for my paladin. That's weird. Okay. I don't need this thing, so no. Okay, we also got a bag with crystals in it. Oh, a 22 slot bag. That is better than my 6 slot bag. I'm gonna switch those out. Might as well do that. Like, I'm not that much in need of space right now, but if I can switch these out, then I'll do it. There we go. Move that up there. Switch everything around. There we go. Okay, then I need to make sure that it says it's the right kind of gear that goes in there. And it does. So. Oh, you retracted the message? I wonder what that was. Oh, I think I remember you, Greg. You're the person who keeps retracting... I think you're the person who keeps retracting your messages on stream. At least there was one person at some point that I had a conversation with, and then after we were done, all the messages just got retracted. Which I'm okay with, if you don't want to leave online clues to stuff you've said. Oops, wrong button. Why are all the dungeons so easy? All bosses are 1-2 shot. Isn't there hard mode or something for in-game players? Not in previous expansions. If you want to do like dungeons that are not like that are gonna take a little bit more, then you have to go back one more expansion, or current expansions. Like older expansions, the reason they don't make them harder is because there's a lot of stuff that you need to grind, and nobody plays the older expansions because they don't give you gear that is going to make you better today because it's not current expansion gear. So they can't make the bosses and stuff so hard that you have to team up with other people to do it, because nobody wants to do it because it's old content. So they have to make it possible for you to just do it yourself. So that includes... Oh, I thought my screen just broke. Like the top of the screen, you see how it has like right there, it has like this thing up here at the top. I thought that was my screen being broken. Okay, let's see. What's next? That was all the Wrath of the Lich King mounts. We didn't get lucky. Throne of 4 Winds. Which one is that? Is that a dungeon? Oh, really? I did not see this one drop a raid. If I go in here and check. Raids. Cataclysm, I believe. Throne of 4 Winds. There's nothing in here. Oh, there's the mount. I was looking at it yesterday and it didn't tell me anything. Yeah, we'll go try and get that one. Screen troubles again. Are your girlfriend hungry? Maybe. She's probably hungry, but that's not why. The difference between me and my girlfriend when we eat is that I eat big portions 2 or 3 times a day, and she eats small portions like 5 times a day. So it's a little bit different. Toots 2020 for president or something. I don't know. Ah, there's a lot of traveling in this game. I mean, kind of look at the environment. Looks kind of cool. And it's like Tauren music in the background. It's also cool as well. Message retracted again. I don't think I'll get a mount today, to be honest. Like, the drop chances are just so low. I mean, at some point, one mount has to drop. Unless I'm just super unlucky all the time. Oh! That's good. That's good. She ate the rest of the meal I made her earlier. I made her Texas cheese fries. I still have some here as well. It's where you have fries and then you like cook together. What do you call it? Cook together some beans, some beef, and spice it up a little bit, and then you spread it out on the fries, and then cheese on top of it, and then in the oven. Yeah, it's much healthier to eat many times a day. It's better to eat small meals, like you say, 5 to 6 times a day, instead of eating like 2 or 3 times. It does make you fat. I've gained weight the past many years because I eat like that. At least that's one of the reasons I gain weight. I used to exercise 2 or 3 times a day, which was back in my prow, back in my days. But today I'm not exercising as much as I want to. We should almost be there. Yeah, you can see the clouds forming in the distance. I believe it is these clouds over here. It might not be. Well, there's one tower. I don't think she wants mine. It's pretty well. She can actually eat fries cold. I can't do that. I have to have a fries warm. Like I only ate like one fourth of my portion. There it is. What difficulty mode does it say? Let's see. Oh, it doesn't have a difficulty mode. Maybe this is from before. No, it should be after. Is this a dungeon or a raid? It is a raid. I'm just gonna take the highest difficulty because then I'm sure it will actually drop. It says normal mode here. Heroic? I guess I'll just take heroic. I do believe that the chances of getting them out slightly increases if you do it on heroic 25 mode. I've actually been itching to go jogging again. Like that's what I did when I exercised like 2-3 times a day. And I recently bought like one of these stomach belts where you can put your phone in there and you can you know, have a headphone wire going out and you can actually listen to music while you jog. I used to have one for the arm, but it keeps falling down, so it doesn't really work as well. And if you order something at a restaurant and they don't want anything, they'll eat from your plate afterwards. Yeah, I always need to have food really warm. Like I'll eat it while it's too warm and I'll be like juggling it around inside my mouth until it cools down. Alright, go. I know there's a timer on this one, so if we don't do it fast enough, then they're just gonna... Oh, let me check the difficulty. Oh no, it changed! Cannot... really? I'm gonna exit the raid again. I need to reset it. Am I falling down now? I'm falling down. Take me back to the entrance! Oh, I'm getting picked up. Yeah, we're gonna go outside. I want to make sure we do this in the right difficulty mode. It's not like I went into a long raid. It's so weird how Thrall is standing there like a religious figure. Oh, now it's right. Let's go in then. Reset. Oh, okay, so we can't change it for 40 seconds. So while we do that, I have been trying out different transmogs. This is my warrior outfit. I don't know if you can tell, if it's too tiny on the screen. I have the blacksmith, which is kind of similar, but not really. And then, of course, he has to have the big hammer. But it doesn't really make sense he's a blacksmith, because he's not a plate-wearing class. But I just found that the leather armor is much better when it comes to trying these things out, like with the outfits. The Stranger, which also looks very similar. I often imagine Aragorn in The Lord of the Rings, when he's sitting inside that tavern at the beginning when you see him for the first time, sitting in the corner, trying to get a transmog for that. A wild man. The warrior and the bronze warrior. This is the outfit I considered. And then I have this instead. I might actually try and go for the shoulders at some point. Okay. Let's change it. There we go. My girlfriend is very... what do you call it? My girlfriend is very concerned with hot food. Like, she has to have it cool down first. Come on, keep going. Have to be quick about it.
I must get closer. I'm out of range.
I'm out of range. Why are you not losing health? Oh, there we go. That other guy's gonna start healing up soon, so we need to kill this guy really quick.
Too far away.
Come on, come on, come on, come on. Go in, go in, come on. There we go. And now we go to the middle. Oh, we can't fly yet. Are we gonna get it? Oh, we got a roll. Two. Well, my lucky number is 2, so that might be okay. That's up there. Okay. Wait, what? I got pushed away. I want to loot it first. Okay, let's just shift click it so we can get the loot really fast. Was there a mount there? I don't think so. There's a bunch of other things. Maybe I can right click. Yeah, I can right click this one and get a helmet. That I didn't have. Oh, that looks cool. Look at the lightning. Even those low resolution lightning, it still looks cool. Nothing else. Okay, let's stop right there, because the difference is that my girlfriend can't read this, so I'm safe. While I find my favorite pillow on the couch tonight. Yeah, I think you're right. You might notice you stopped responding, so it might already be on the couch. Well, people are talking about the Warlock Affliction specialization getting nerfed.
Many deals for a friend.
That was actually my favorite one.
Like you.
I still can't believe it says I don't have this one. I'm so sure that I have it with my Paladin. Okay, I can't use any of these. Oh, there's a pet here. Neat. That's the quest. Let's drop that one. Okay, so let's go ahead. Maybe we should try and sell these pets. Snap Lasher. Gonna go ahead and put it in a cage. And there was another one. Soul Broken Whelpling. I can put that in a cage as well. There we go. I don't know where they end up. Oh, they're in my inventory. Is there any ones I have duplicates? A Wicked Soul. Put in cage. Yeah. Withers. Put in cage, I guess. Oh, I can't do this one. I'll just release it then. I don't need to have 2. Yeah, well, the mounts are like 1% drop chance, so I'm not really expecting. It's more of a... It'll be much more of a surprise if I do actually get one. Like, I'm not sitting here at every single boss expecting to get it, because it is just so low of a drop chance. I've seen some people that get like 2 or 3 in one day, and that's just like insane. Guiding Cobra, put in cage. I had a lot of different pets that I just deleted or released, it's called, when I could have sold it at an auction house. Cornelius. Yeah, this one we can't trade. Let's see. Yeah, that's it. Let's go to... let's go to, what do you call it, Stormwind. Caging and selling pets, I'm calling Peter. Yeah. I think there's a lot of things Peter wouldn't agree with in this game. A lot of things. There is actually a faction in here that is here to make fun of Peter. If you go to Northrend, they're called something else, but it's very similar to Peter. Oh, what are they called? I do actually think I have them in here. Let me just see. Wrath of the Lich King. No, I don't have them in here, I think. Yeah, they're not in here, but I do have some reputation with them. I just don't know why it's not showing up. But they are making fun of them in that expansion. Oh! Ah, come on. Usually I can jump out and then poof into my travel form. That's really another perk of being a druid. You can just jump into travel form without having to spend 1 or 2 seconds mounting up. Oh no, somebody is using... You see how everything is lighting up? I don't know if that's a toy or that's a glitch. Okay, let's see if we can sell these things. Soul Broken Whelpling. I can sell it. And it sells for a complete amount of 12 gold. So I'm gonna be a rich man after this thing. What is this Snap Blaster? 48 gold. That's a new record. And the deposit is like 1 silver coin because it's worth nothing. So 48 is so far the highest one. Great auction. 200 gold. Oh, that's much better. 4 gold. Oh, barely 5. I don't think this one's gonna... Really? I've had so many of these. Like, for real, I've had like 3 or 4 of these in my time. I just deleted them. Okay, I guess I'm selling this pet for a lot of gold. I'm gonna guess the fishy is going to sell for a lot. 50 gold, really? Oh well. And then we have a cobra. That's 250? Like, some of these really surprises me. Like, why would they sell for so much? Well, let's see if we get lucky. I have a ton of auctions here that I'm selling. There's some other ones as well, like the slippers. No current auctions found. I need to see what they sell for. I have this website I can look them up in. Oh, I do already have them here. 150 gold. And it cost me 5 gold just to put it on auction. This wand here also sells for quite a bit. Okay, the price went up, apparently. I'm gonna go ahead and sell it for 800. I'm gonna undercut him. It's seen by a bad move in a lot of circles here in this game to undercut people, because you're degrading the value of a certain product. Yeah. I think that was it. I have so many auctions going on right now. I actually found, like, my girlfriend and I, when we went farming for a certain dragon mount in Pandaria, we got so many items that were like 500,000 gold, but I don't think my hunter has them anymore. I think they got deleted. Like, they didn't sell. Like, it wasn't pretty things. I noticed a lot of them was also not, like, there's a certain thing you need to look out for. If I were to go to a piece of armor, you can see it has a color with its name, like Seafarer Head Cover. Like, it's right at the top. And this one is blue. Some items are green. This one is orange, but I don't know what that's all about. See if I can find a green one. This one is kind of yellowish, but that's because that's a Legion artifact weapon. I don't have any green items, I think. But it has to have a color. If it's white or gray, then you can't sell it on the auction house. Well, you can, but when you buy it, it's not going to be part of your transmog. So... Oh yeah, I heard about that case. I should probably not comment and stuff like that on stream. I want to keep my... It is because they are so extreme about what they're doing that people make fun of them. Because some of the, like, the goal they have in mind is a good goal, but the means they use to do it is not good. My girlfriend is the only one on the list that's not playing right now. Let's see. So what now? If I go in and look at the mounts, I think I did this one. Flame Talon. Range of the Dragon. I just did that one. So I have... I still need the Flame Talon from Ragnaros. Oh, Firelance is called. But I did that one already. There's Deathwing. Has a few mounts that drops. So I might end off the stream with that one. What time is it right now? It's 6:30, so it's actually pretty late. Oh, my girlfriend is sending stuff on Facebook. She's sending photos of back from when we lived in our expensive apartment that we couldn't afford. That was a great apartment. And the dog is just sitting there like... Oh, she's working. So my girlfriend is working right now. That's why she's not on in the game. And that's okay. I think that's a good reason for not playing the game. Nothing on this channel is monetized yet. It will be at some point, but right now nothing is monetized. What's it doing? Alright, we have to go this way. Because it's not getting the views worth of monetizing. There's a certain balance I think you need to maintain. Where advertisements are annoying, but it's the only way that we really earn money on YouTube. Or earn an income. So they're required if you have to do it as a work. But I don't think you should bother subscribers when you're not really earning anything on your videos. Like, that's just a good reason for them not to return when you're so small of a channel still. Which one is it? Is this one? I have Facebook open. Oh, there's a Horde player. He's AFK. I mean, he is much better geared than I am. What did he just do? He just did something. Yeah, I'm not gonna take him on if he's not AFK, because he can beat me. Like, he's way high item level. If his health is 186 or something, and he's a cloth wearer, that means that if we had the same gear and item level and everything, he would have less health than me, because cloth is just like less armor. I think it's over here. Oh, me? I am working. This is part of my second channel, so this is considered work. It's just not built up to the point yet. I'm working on building up this channel. And then at some point I'll reach, I think around 1,000 subscribers. If I do actually reach that point. would be nice. At that point, I will start considering monetizing stuff. Oh. Yeah, so I'm not gonna attack a guy that has a health of 186 when I have a better armor class than he does. Because he's probably like 980 or something. No, not even that. He must be higher than that. He's like at least 400 in average item level. And me, I'm 373. It's kind of weird, like how big of a difference your gear item level makes. I don't know if you play World of Warcraft yourself, but when you look at your character, like they all have different item levels. So even though I'm max level, I'm level 120, the item levels is how good my gear is. Coding a WoW grinding bot that doesn't get you blocked, teach us that. Yeah, I think they have systems that sees that sort of thing. So unless I want to get permanently banned from the game, I don't think I'll be doing that. Yeah, but like my item level is just not good right now. This is a new character. Like I haven't played this character for that long. Oh, my health has actually gone up to 150. That's actually great. Used to be 146,000. There's a higher difference in your strength being like if you're level 110, which is what you are when you start the BFA expansion, and you go to 120, it is still a smaller difference than if you are 120 but you have starting gear and then you have item level 400 gear. Like there's a huge, like much bigger difference there. Go to the Master's Lair. I'll unlock the shortcut. This is better because I don't have to, like, it's the same speed roughly as my flying speed, but I don't have to do it myself. Steward of Time. That's a fancy title. I used to think that dragons were these like really, really awesome beings in this game. And it's like they're still trying to make them like these really like great things. But there's so many dragons in this game. And they have like this guy, he's a steward. I mean, it is kind of a noble thing to be the steward of time. Like they protect the time itself. But there's just so many of them. Oh, he's invisible. Is he dead? Just gonna turn this in so we don't have the quest laying around. I think that's the first time I've seen a Blood Elf child. Dragon Soul. I think my my Horde Druid, which is almost average item level 390, has a health of 178,000. And that mage had higher, what do you call it, health than me, so it has to have much better item level. So the difficulty mode has to be this one right here. Looks great. I'm replying to my girlfriend. Looks great. We have our McDonald's in a whole apartment. I have a weird feeling about this raid because it's not really that complicated of a raid. I just really hate one of the boss fights. It's one of these raids where even though you're like level 120, oh, the boss is actually right here. even though you're level 120 and you could easily just go through it while hitting the boss just a few times. Where'd he go?
Too far away.
There's a mechanic for one of the bosses that means that you can't just beat it and then he's dead. You have to follow a mechanic.
Advance! Twilight's hammer is retreating. The temple is ours. Fortify your positions within.
Okay, this is the first one. This is actually the dragon you get once you have all the basic dragon forms. Like, there's an achievement for it. Oh, what is it called? Dragon... something... Hidden dragon. Oh, that's cool. I forgot what it's called. Collections, maybe? Mounts. Yeah, Awake the Drakes. I have 3 of them. The Onyxian Drake is one of the ones we just went to try and get. There's another one here called... Which one is it? One of the drakes come from this one as well. I'm not sure which one it is. Is my phone vibrating? Oh, somebody just tried to call me. We get a lot of pets from grinding these things. So we might get lucky getting something we can sell.
A single general remains. You must make haste.
Yeah, but you get that green dragon over there if you get all the different mounts. Like the dragon mounts. That's what is it called? From Game of Thrones. Athrathni, or what was it called? That language she uses? Could be.
Closer.
Let's kill these guys off. Yeah, let's go and just like quickly loot. I think there was something I could click on. Yay! Got a new one. Oh, it's a red version of this one. There's a fungus. I can actually find it here. I have it. There's a fungus-looking gear set you can get. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? This one. We have like mushrooms on the shoulders. It looks really cool, and it comes in yellow, blue, and red. And I just got the red pants for it. There's nothing else I can really use. There it is. Dothraki.
The flow of darkness abates. It seems you truly are the heroes of legend.
Oh no, I forgot to sell this stuff. I wonder if I'll be able to mount upstairs. Well, I do have more slots now, so I might be able to go through the raid without. Maybe. Yeah, we can't mount up here, so that might be an issue.
It's no use.
I'm gonna have to go back
Power of the
downstairs.
dragon's soul is too great. I cannot
Oh my
leave
god,
this.
it's Thrall!
Raging forces within it may be the doom of us.
Am I just as big as him? No.
Then truly, we are
Not quite.
Not necessarily. I believe.
Oh no, I didn't check the difficulty.
It just
Oh,
might
thank God.
work.
There's one mount you get from one difficulty mode. No, it's from the 10-player mode.
Converge the magical matrix
Just double check.
within the dragon soul.
Dragon soul.
Yes.
Let's see. Experiment 12B. This one you get. That's one of the basic mounts. And then this one you can get. And then there's a darker version or another color version. This is my friend's, like the friend who got me into World of Warcraft. This is his favorite mount.
We have no choice. We must have faith in our allies.
It's kind of a bland color.
I will open the way into
so all these different mounts can drop.
You must not fail, heroes.
And it
the future of Azeroth hinges on your actions.
Let's see, this one down here has a 3% drop chance. And then the other two has a 1% drop chance. I'm hoping for 12B. Like, that's the one I want. You went right into my trap, they'll say.
Even with the aspect of time on your side, you stumbled foolishly into a trap.
Or maybe you fell into my trap.
Just yet, little pups. We'll cleanse this.
As you'll see, I am clearly overpowered.
You'll not leave this place alive.
She's introducing all these one by one. She didn't always do that. This is kind of weird. Usually when you come in and click... Actually, usually when you come in here, all the mobs are just there. And you have to click the sensor thing in order to start the encounter. Like now they all spawn one at a time. That's kind of weird. It didn't always happen like that.
I don't have a target.
Yeah, his favorite mount looks too docile. A little bit. Oh, I got something. Oh, it's the mushroom version of the red one. I'm just gonna make a guess why he likes that specific mount. Each of these, this guy, this woman, and this guy, they're actually dragons in human form right now, or blood elf form, or night elf form, or what is that? Another blood elf? I don't know what that is. Maybe it's because he likes this character, because this is the one that turns into the dragon that looks like that one. So that might be why.
Praise the Titans. They have returned. Not entirely unexpected.
Excellent. We will begin the ritual at once.
Excellent. We will begin the ritual at once.
The ritual will take much from us, as it requires a very piece of our being. We will be weakened greatly.
Heroes, this burden falls to you.
This is kind of a great moment because they're transferring their power into this thing.
While we imbue
they're giving up their immortality. Like they're not immortal anymore. They don't live forever because they do this.
When you are ready to begin.
Again, a little bit of lore for the game. Oh, wait, I have to talk to him. Just start the encounter already. Okay, so now we have to shoot down dragons, which has been corrupted by Deathwing, which is this big guy. He is the coolest looking one of them. And he also has a human form that looks really cool. Is there no dragons?
Good to see you again, Alexstrasza. I have been busy in my absence. Twisting your pitiful wealth into mindless abominations, bent only to my will. It was a very painful process.
They are my clutch no longer. Bring them down.
Bring them down. they showing up? Oh, this one. There's
I
another one.
require a target. I don't have a target.
I don't have a target. I have to do range fighting with my human form because I can do it as feral if I talent into it, but it's just not a very good talent. Oh, there's one.
I must get closer.
This boss that is going to pop up next is going to maybe drop Experiment 12B with a 1% drop chance. Like, I would actually be happy to get that mount because that's actually one I've been grinding for as well. I would be okay with one of the other mounts as well, but like 12B is the thing. Oh, there's another one. Should almost be done here. This is kind of the boring segment where we just sort of keep an eye out. Yeah, it's flying away. Now his secret weapon is going to pop up. Ultraxion. Has a weird looking name.
Mere wells, experiments, a means to a greater end. You will see what the research of my clutch has yielded.
Something good, maybe?
Onyxia, Sinestra, they were nothing. Now you face my ultimate creation.
His ultimate creation.
Of twilight is nigh. The sun sets on your pitiful, mortal existence.
I sense a great disturbance in the balance approaching.
What's up, Jedi?
Burns my mind.
I sense a great disturbance in the balance approaching.
The shadow which blots out the sun.
The more you talk, the weaker you seem. It's kind of like when somebody wants to fight you, and they all talk instead of just fighting. It shows weakness. Let's go ahead and do this, do that, and then kill you off really fast. There's a barn you. See, I finished your sentence. Minutes to midnight. Alright, it's time to roll. 12B. I want to get 12B. 19.
It is done. Our power now resides within the dragon soul.
I didn't get it.
Our fate lies with
Why am I
you.
not getting it? Come on. No mount.
I will not fail you. I will not.
I should be able to have the gear in my bag.
Well,
I'm looking at my stream here, looking at myself getting disappointed. Okay, let's go. We still have a couple of other mounts.
fear causes hesitation.
Oh, I have to talk to you again.
100% pure. All ahead, fool.
I have to keep talking to the Sky Captain.
We can't let
Swayze,
get away.
as in Patrick Swayze. Aha! Sky Captain Swayze, like Patrick Swayze and Keanu Reeves as the guy that played the main character in Matrix. I see what they did there. It's an Easter egg. That's funny. I like that.
All hands to battle stations. Those monsters away from the ship.
I need to target something first.
Now we just gotta protect the ship. Oh, it's getting pulled in.
Too far away.
Come on.
I don't have a target.
I don't have a target. Keep saying that.
I must get closer.
Give them hell.
Then he's gonna drop a gnome or something. That's gonna attack me. Or goblin. One of those two. Oh, the Skyfire has actually taken damage. From what? Oh, there's one. It's a goblin. Tried to sneak a bomb in here.
Oriana, give them hell.
It's fun to see how they change the music in the game, because in these older expansions, it's all cheery and like a 90s fantasy movie or something. That doesn't really fit the theme of what's going on. Oh. And in the newer expansions, like the music matches perfectly. It's like so good.
Oriana, give them hell.
I used to be really confused about the whole switching in and out of different animal forms. But I've really gotten the hang of it. Oh, the Skyfire is still taking damage. Oh, it's not like it's gonna take me down, because I will destroy them.
Too far away.
Kill the Drake!
Concentrate everything on the armored Drake.
Oh. Oh, he's coming in now. That's a corrupted Tauren.
I'm out of range.
Yeah, I tried to get to it, but I couldn't. Now this one is gonna come in. Oh, it healed him. Oh, it's using its own health to keep him alive. And now it's flying off. Nah, nothing new. Yeah, we still have inventory for the rest of the raid. So no issues there.
Fear causes hesitation.
Justice and glory. Let's skip the cinematics. This part is annoying.
Tear up the plates and we don't
I need to
worry
target
about me.
something
Stop
first.
the destroyer.
I require a target.
I'm gonna run over to the other side. There we go. So now we gotta wait for at least 8 or 9 corrupted blood to get near me. Then I'm gonna kill all of them. Kill one tentacle that is gonna spawn an enemy that will get buffed by these the bodies of the blood thing. And then when he is maxed out in buff, we need to kill him near the armor. So he blows off the armor. So we can kill off something under the armor and get to the next area and do the same thing. Sounds very confusing, and it is. And not only that, we have to do it without getting shoved off the back of Deathwing, because he rolls around all the time. Like he's spinning right now, you can tell by the sky. Now he's standing still. Deathwing rolls right. Deathwing feels players on his right side. He's about to roll right, it says. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, I believe. Okay, so now he's spinning, and standing still. So I will take care of these blood now. So we gotta keep switching sides, so you can see he's still, like, he keeps feeling me on different sides. Now we gotta pull him over here, get him buffed. There we go, now he has a bubble. And then kill him off. And he blows up. And where's the bubble? Where's the bubble? It's right there. And next area.
My men will say.
Okay, stay in here. As long as I stay inside this little area here, I don't get thrown off when he tries to do that. Okay, I can't hit it. That's good. So this is quite a confusing one. So how many do you have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5, I think we have. 6 maybe? 7? What are all these buffs? Maximum health reduced by 20%. Stuck on Deathwing's back. Absorb up till certain amount of healing. I could imagine this raid here being a nightmare back in the day. Okay, is he rolling? Yeah, he's rolling now. Oh, it's spinning! Woo! Okay. Let's stop rolling. Okay, just gonna keep going from side to side. Gonna buff him. Oh, no, 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 there's 2 of them. Okay, good. Just keep rolling side to side. Blow up. And then we gotta find the bubble. Where is it? There it is. And go.
I need to target something first.
Are we stuck in here? Yeah. Gotta take care of this guy. He flew off. Next time you decide the number instead of die. Well, what if you give me 2? Well, actually, I would be okay with that. You might give me a 6. Which is not 20. There's just something about this die. It has always lied to me, which is why I trust it. Oh, you retracted a message? You said something you weren't supposed to? Yeah, so far the die have betrayed me. Nothing good has come from it. Maybe it's because I'm using the wrong one. I mean, I do have the metal one compared to the transparent one. So we'll try the metal one this time. Because it is the last one I'm gonna try. Is it spinning? Deathwing rolls left. After he's done spinning next time, I'm gonna blast off the next area. This should be the last one. Deathwing rolls left. Oh, it would suck if I fell off right now. Oh, there's way too many bloods. Like, I can definitely do this one. No issue. Come on. Follow me. Come on. Let's go over here. Pull all these things to you. There we go. Come on. Aren't you gonna blow up? Oh, there we go. There it is. Last one. And we got it. I don't know if it's now that I might get the mount, or if it's after we kill him next time. Let me just find out. That would actually be kind of interesting to find out. Okay, so it is the last one. Yeah, so it's not now we might get it. I got something new. What did I get? Oh, this one. Shoes. I got shoes. Kinda average looking, but part of the transmog, so that's okay.
At last, the destroyer has met his end.
Oh, use a die simulator in the browser. You want to see the roll?
You have accomplished the impossible.
Well,
succeeded where all
I might
Azeroth
do that.
feared you would
Let's
stay.
find one.
Before you is the cache of the aspects. Take from it what you will, for you have more than
Google has one. Oh, that's so cool. Okay, I'm gonna use Google's.
You may want to hurry.
Just gonna use it. Wait, hold on. Okay, I have the browser window here, so I'll just roll it over once we do actually need to do it. Talk to Thrall, because he is not dead yet.
What is it you have done nothing! I will tear
You have done nothing!
I will bring you closer to the Emerald Dream. Seek safety there when the fight becomes too intense.
That's Usira! That's the one that gets killed in Legion.
Slow the destroyer's attacks when I can.
Oh, I didn't know that. So she dies in Legion, she gets corrupted.
Too far away.
I was about to say, she was talking about the Emerald Nightmare. Emerald Dream. Okay, so now we're going to take him out.
the end of all things. Inevitable.
Okay.
We are one.
Let's pull over.
The unknown.
Let me just show it, because it's not showing right now.
I now
Do believe it is this one. Oh, right, it's below here. Let me just move it up. There it is. Okay, you can see it now. It rolled for me when I just entered, so just roll. Got a 5. That's okay. Yeah. Let's see if that was good enough to get me gear. Yeah, we're gonna loot this corpse over here. That part of Deathwing actually gets strung up in the main capital. She's the one who dies in Legion. That's kind of cool to know. I never knew that. Okay. No, didn't get anything. Again. Oh well. I can, there's a corrupted blood. I got a pet. It's always something. I didn't have that already? No, I'm pretty sure I did. Yeah, I do have one. Let's go and put it in a cage. There we go. Let's go sell that, and then I think I'm gonna go ahead and head out here, because I have been streaming for a long time. Actually, I should probably just teleport. That's the wrong one. Even one roll in the simulator will be enough, then you can go back to your geek die. Yeah. The geek die has always failed me, but I will continue using it. I really like the Culturan animal forms. Oh, let's see if something got sold in the auction house. No. I don't seem to be making a lot of gold in the auction house. I'm making gold on doing raids. I mean, I made almost 4,000 gold, which isn't a terrible lot. I mean, you could do one raid in the Draenor and get that much. Yeah, ask my girlfriend next time, since she's so lucky with getting mounts. Come on, Dentro! Ah, it didn't happen again. I was supposed to poof into this form. I don't know why it has difficulties registering me going out of the house. Okay, let's sell this. Let's see how much it sells for. I don't think it sells for a lot, so not gonna get my hopes up. 444 is okay. Create auction. So pet farming might be a way to make gold. Just gonna go ahead and sell all this stuff I acquired.
I have many wares.
We got these things. Sell, sell, sell. Can't use that. There. Oh, we actually got quite a bit of gold from there. So we made almost 5,000 gold from doing this mount run.
May your feet find good.
Okay, I'm gonna go and end the stream here. I believe I've been streaming for a long time, so at least a couple of hours. I recently read about how computers can never generate true random numbers. Is that true? I don't know. I have no idea. That's actually a good question. But I don't know. So I'm gonna go ahead and end the stream here. Thank you for watching. And I will go for a walk because I need it. So I'll see you next time.